is all. We are here to do the complete seasonal reading for Gemini. Marikama I here of Marikama Mystics, and yeah, this is a new spread we are bringing back. I got it last year. I did a few private readings with them, but I haven't put them on YouTube. So here I am, and this complete seasonal spread is going to look at different facets of your life and give you one card to help you bring in the new season. Okay, so Gemini, here we go. Really? All over the damn place, are ya? Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna do your rifle real quick. There we go, in at all. Okay. Okay, first one is for spirit. Second one is for your physical self. Second, third, emotional. Fourth, what you to create. Fourth, for your foundation. Fifth, the first one was 0, mind you. I know I just put down 7 cards, 6 cards, and anyways, okay. So where are we? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards, okay. And then 6 is for love. 7 is for reflect. 8 is for business. 9 is for release. 10 is for balance. Okay. Underneath the deck you have the 4 of Pentacles, which is holding back, being a holder, maybe holding back your emotions, your stuff, your being. Why? We gonna find out. Okay, first of all, for spirit, you have your spirit message is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you need to balance your yin and your yang. Know that spirit is first and matter is after. This card's telling me that you are building up your foundation in the physical realm, but you're not paying as much attention to your spiritual realm, to your spirit, your soul. And then for the self, the physical self, you have the Queen of Wands. Interesting in regards to the spirit message we just got there, meaning that you are looking at your passions, you're seeing the mysticism of life, but you're not really forthcoming with trying to step into it. You're just like kind of looking at it from afar. You're like, oh, I don't know if I can handle all of that spooky stuff. There's nothing spooky in it. It's all within. But again, you have to stand up. Stand up in this spirit realm. Know that you are queen in your highest heights. And with further development, go into an empress. Okay. Yes, there's another message. So in this physical self, you're looking like you know about that stuff actually, but you're not making as many moves forward. because it's almost like you're back to front here, because this is supposed to be representing your spirit life and this is your physical life, and it's almost like this is more resonating with spirit life and this is more resonating with physical life. Almost should be like this, meaning that you're in balance with the two. In spirit, you're thinking about creating more foundations, more structure in the physical realm, and in the physical, you're thinking about all the things that you can do with this spiritual stuff, but not really moving forward with it. Okay, in your emotions, you have the Four of Swords. You're taking a rest. You're poofed. You're tired. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feel a bit strained and drained. You're done ruminating. You're done playing games with your emotions, or allowing your emotions to be played with. So you're hanging it up, taking it easier. Resting on your laurels, but in a good way. Because there's been a time of strife, a time where your emotions were haywire. And now you're coming into calmer, still waters. Good. And for what you should create, you have here the Chariot. More balance is what you need to create. For a more stronger footing. Be determined about it. Be determined about balancing your emotions. You're on a good foot. Just for backing away from those mental conflicts that you may have had, ruminating thoughts that now you're hanging up and you're resting on. Not on, but because of. And you're being asked to create more balance in your life and be determined about that. And for your family or your foundation, you have the Temperance, more balance. Know that you are divinely guided, that you have guardian angels, and you can access the archangels to help you keep that serenity, that peace. In a more level footing, keep saying that. More grounded, balanced. Looking forward to this clarifications. Okay, so what needs to change? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. Going at it hard and alone. Working tirelessly, continuously. That needs to change. Working tirelessly, tirelessly. Working tirelessly and continuously, not giving yourself no room to play, to move, to dance. You just want to be working. There's a time and a phase and a stage for that. But right now you've been asked to stop thinking about work, stop thinking about building not the foundation. Well, yeah, because even for your foundation, you got the balance card, the need for balance, the Chariot, for you to be determined about balancing. Sorry, you got that for creation. It's you do have balancing as well for family. and your foundation. Needing to balance the need to just have and know that you already have and can get, and there's no need to just hone in one thing. Like, you have to look at the whole. Are you fulfilling your emotional needs as well as your abundance needs, or your structural needs, or your foundational needs, your family needs? Okay, working tirelessly. And for love, you have the Hanged Man. Okay, feeling like you're in limbo somewhat in love. I guess this is why your emotions are in a Four of Swords situation. Coming away from the Three of Swords, understandably. But if you've come away from a heartbreak, then you already know that you shouldn't be thinking and feeling that you're in limbo. You should be happy that you've come away from that. Okay, take time to heed the cues that were in that lesson for your soul's growth. Okay. Heed the lessons in any relationship that we come into or come out of. Okay, there are always lessons there for us. And the way to move successively forward is by knowing what they were, the lessons that were there. Why did we come into being, and why was the relationship the way it was? Enlightenment's there when you tap in and go within. And what do you need to reflect on? How, this is the Queen of Cups, how your emotions ruled or drove you, and how you don't want that to happen again. This is where you need to take time and look at how your emotions drove and almost ruled you, and you don't want that to happen again. For business, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow incoming new phase and stage in your career, in your business, in your enterprise. That's kind of taking a bit of a halt right now and can pick up. But right now you have to just be patient. Okay, and keep working, but not tirelessly. Work smart, not hard. This new coming is being halted divinely because you've been just in it too hard. For the new to come, you have to be able to release the old ways of doing things. Okay, more can be bestowed upon you, more conducivity. Okay, working smart, not hard. Remember that. What you need to release is a need for more. You need to release the need for always thinking that you need more pentacles, more material gains. Balance that. And what you need to balance is the Three of Swords. I didn't see that a minute ago. I'm looking at the spread and it's going by one. Didn't notice this one. But yeah, so we had the Four of Swords. We spoke about this earlier. You need to balance this feeling of heartbreak. Don't let it rule you. This is what it's talking about, your emotions that you need to reflect on. Don't let that rule you. How your emotions are just running because you're thinking, woe is me. No, there's a lesson in it. Learn the lesson and there will be no more war with you. Okay, so let's clarify. For the spirit message, I'm going to pick a card from The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reid. Okay. And I'm going to give you 2 Romance Oracle cards from Dorian Virtue. The other one. Okay, I just put one down as I was speaking. It wasn't the one. Excuse me, got about hiccups. Well, that wasn't hiccups, that was a burp. I don't know what they call no more. Okay. All right. Oh, right on point. Interesting. And you have separation, love thyself first. Okay, I don't know you wanted to know. I just wanted to give it to you just then. I'd be curious. I'm going to explain to you that real soon. Let's clarify all the cards now. Okay, commitment for the 10 of Pentacles. Archangel Michael for your Queen of Wands. Choices for the 4 of Swords. Creativity with the Chariot. Aspiration for Temperance. Vulnerability for 8 of Pentacles. Cooperation, the Hanged Man. Discernment for the Queen of Cups. Adventure for the Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Light for the Ace of Pentacles. And honesty for the 3 of Swords. And generosity for the 4 of Pentacles, which is the overall energy. Okay, let's look at the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, withholding. This is for your spirit message that we got with commitment and the 10 of Pentacles. And this is number 20. Okay, ally or challenge, infinite one. Okay, so your ally. The Lady of the Gift. Wait a second. Let me adjust. Okay. Yeah, good to about that. Yeah. And bring back. The Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and the method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yet this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply a direct action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing that the lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at all the human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and show others that you believe in them. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even of the seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. Well, wow, that's an amazing message. That was an amazing message. And thinking about the message and looking at the Ten of Pentacles, like you have a lot. Spirit, you're cultivating a lot with your energy. Okay. And then you have commitment, which it says, I am committed to my vision. Yes, and that is a good thing. But don't be so don't be tunnel vision. Know that there's a world and a sphere outside of yourself, because at the end of the deck, for the general energy, you also have the Four of Pentacles, which was all about holding back and not sharing. Okay, and that the clarification for this one is generosity, and it says, I am generous hearted. You have to be able to give to people, and that doesn't have to be give of material, it doesn't have to be give of things. It's like giving of your energy as well, being thankful for them being around and giving you different perceptions and giving you more to receive in your life, you know, and appreciate them just as you appreciate yourself, knowing that give them life, you know, but giving them a good word, seeing them in a higher steed, as the card said, even if they seemingly are poor strangers. Okay, so yes, commit yourself to your vision, but don't be tunnel vision. Know that there's a world around you, okay, that also will thrive with your respect and attention. And doesn't mean no, you give your attention to everything, but in this case, you are being very tunnel vision and not really being mindful of the people around you. Okay, and you need to check that. And for your physical self, you have the Queen of Wands with Archangel Michael, and it says, I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. Yes, so you're scared, you're a bit spooked about this spirituality in your physical realm. Your 3D self, 4D self is telling you that, oh shit, this should I really be getting into this? Like, what is this? So good, you're protected. If you call on the guidance for protection, you are protected. You're already protected in these ways. It's only our perception that makes us feel certain ways. And depending on what stage and phase we are in this physical paradigm, you know, but it says you're protected, you're cool. Stand firm and strong and pick up them books. Yes? Debunk any fears that you may have. Right? Yes. Crystals are cool, amulets are cool, but you have to put your energy into it. Your energy has to be already be fearless and know that you are protected. For your emotions, with the Four of Swords, you have choices, and it says, I choose for my highest good. Yes, you made a good call moving away from that sadness, from that heartbreak, okay? From what seemed to be heartbreak. I mean, your heart can't be broken. Your heart is everlasting, okay? Ever growing as well. You made a good choice. You made a good choice in choosing yourself. Always choose yourself, okay? Always choose yourself. When something doesn't feel right, choose yourself. When someone's not treating you right, choose yourself. If someone's disrespecting you, respect yourself, okay? For creation, what are you to create? This balance that's needed with the Chariot here. You have creativity. I said, I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. Yes. Balance your yin and your yang and create your abundance. Create your abundance. I mean, you've got a lot of abundance already. What you need to create is the abundance in knowing your spirit self. Okay? Knowing that you are protected. Okay? Not being lopsided, not being scary. create your own reality with it. Because, yeah, there are some things that can take you left and right in this world. But create your reality. Tell yourself that you are protected, and that so shall it be. Ashe. And for your family foundation, you have this temperance, the need for balance, knowing that you are guided. You have aspirations, and it says, I aspire to the great and glorious. Beautiful. Yes, aspire to your highest guides, your guardian angel. They are there, they are waiting. Archangels are there waiting to serve you, to guide you, to help you. You have to ask though, because they don't just step in unless it's a life or death situation. You have to open your heart and say, I need you, I want you, I know you are there. Da, 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 da. Okay, what needs to change in this Eight of Pentacles energy? The workaholicism is vulnerability. Okay, and vulnerability is my strength. Okay, don't feel like you have to be. Not everything is deserving of a strategy. Not everything needs strategic planning. Okay, sometimes let things be. Let it flow. Let it flow. There's no boxes and rigidness in the 8. Even though it comes from, it's a high vibrate, it's a next level up from that 4, that square. It doesn't mean you have to be rigid. Okay, yes, be organized, that's cool, but also allow yourself to be. Okay, feel a lot of tension on my shoulders right now. Like, don't work yourself. What's the word? Don't work yourself so hard that you're hurting yourself. You're bringing ailments down on you and shit. Be vulnerable. Take time. Ask for help. Reach out, say, like, I can't take this load right now. Can you help me, please? It's okay. That is strength. Strength is not carrying everything and hurting yourself over it. Strength is saying, like, I usually can carry this, but I've had enough. I've carried a lot lately. Can you help me with this bit, please? That is strength. That is also vulnerability, but there's strength in vulnerability. Okay. Okay, so for love, you have the Hanged Man, this feeling that you're in limbo, that you've been here, you've been there, and you're just feeling like, oh shit, when is the true thing coming about? What was that I just went through? You have cooperation. It says, I cooperate with everyone. They weren't loving you correctly. They weren't loving you correctly because you wasn't loving yourself fully. And so if they want to move away, if they find somebody else, cooperate with that. You want somebody else? Oh, okay. You can do that. I go find me. I go find me. Yes, and you have a twin soul, a twin flame. And they're not gonna come before you're ready. Before you really know who you are, what you're about, and how you can move to your highest state. Because they want to see you. They're only gonna vibrate with you on a highest heights. That's why they are already in the higher plane vibes in with you. But there's not gonna be a physical union unless you are wholeheartedly loving thyself and being soulful with thyself first. Okay? Because for love you have separation and love yourself first. Yes, because you've come from a separation. That four of swords and three of swords tells me so. But you're not being honest with yourself in regards to the three of swords, this heartbreak. And you have to believe that, love, you did the right thing by making that choice to move away. In that, you were loving yourself. And that's much needed for you to cultivate a real, true love. And what you need to reflect on, these emotions that's just going haywire. You have discernment, and it says, I trust my intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust that you did the right thing. Trust that you did the right thing to even log into here, because the messages are clear for you that you need to keep the balance and not dwell so much on your emotions, but balance the mind and the heart. Okay, the yin and the yang, the left and the right, the up and the down, balance. Drink more water. Okay, get those sun load codes, sound download codes. Okay, ground yourself. Go into nature, go into the grasslands and plant your feet. Plant your feet. Go to any body of water, the sea, the lake, the river, the beach, ocean, Give thanks and release. Cry out if you need to. But trust your intuition once you've done all of that. Don't second guess yourself. Don't keep ruminating on these things. And for business, this slow incoming pentacle, the Knight of Pentacles, because you've been working so hard and you don't want to ask for help, you don't want to be vulnerable. You've got here adventure, and it says, I face the adventure of life eagerly. Like, don't feel like you have to take all in yourself. If you're an entrepreneur, you have your own personal enterprise, like, hire somebody. Like, yes, don't feel like everything has to be on your shoulders. Look to work with somebody that can help you out, balance the load. Yes, and it will be an adventure having somebody else to help you out. Not a bad thing. And what you need to release, the need for more. You have light, and it says, I am light. Okay, pack light. You don't need to acquire all the material gains in the world. Okay, you're an abundant being. Your spirit is first and matters after. Okay, practice your abundance in your energy. Be in an abundant energy of love, of fearlessness, of confidence. Okay, practice the abundance within first. You have enough without, and you don't need anymore. Stop thinking and feeling that you need to always acquire. Be light, figuratively and literally. And what you need to balance is this heartbreak feeling, and it comes with honesty. It says, I am honest in thought, word, and deed. Be honest with yourself. Did that really feel like true love to you? Did that really feel like your twin flame? Did that really feel like someone that you wanted to spend the rest of your days with? Was that really a life partner? What kind of soulmate was that? Okay. We have I'm just gonna use my cards real quick that I have here. Let me see if anything comes out for you. Remember, ye are gods. No? Aye. All the pieces apart together are one. Spirit first, matter after. Respect and revere nature. Learn from the past to change the future. Love thyself first and others after. Okay? I like my cards to be as plain, blank, and peace as possible. If you didn't get it, love thyself first and others after. It's loving yourself first, and then loving others is a given. Okay, learn from your past. Whatever transpired before is for a lesson, a reason. Okay, don't look too far forward. Be still, be present, be in the now. And with the now, you can change both what happened in the past and create what you want in the future. But being in the now and knowing that we are all one, we are all facets of the one whole, and we all come here with different reasons for being, different jobs, and someone's job might be to just trigger you to realize. So there's always going to be someone in your life whose job is to trigger you to own your power, to know that you are worthy of more, to know that you deserve more. And if it might have been that past emotional situation that made you feel like, oh, I didn't deserve that, why did they treat me like that? It's because you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to know that you are worthy of more, and that you must love yourself first before you give all your love to somebody else. And remember that you are gods, you are co-creators, and we are guided by divine guidance to help us realize that. Remember, they want to create with you, not for you. So you have to ask for guidance when you need it. But also remember that you have the power. Respect and revere nature. Go into nature, ground yourself. It will help you balance. And remember, always spirit is first and matter is after. You have so much matter already. Create the abundance in your spirit, okay? In confidence, in love, in peace, serenity. All those intangible things is what you need to create in. Because you have the power of abundance, you know it. Okay, and for your summer solstice message, it's popped out on I, we have Herkimer Diamond. All right, let's get this one. The summer solstice message is Herkimer Diamond, okay? And Herkimer Diamond is happiness. I love it. Look at this mandala. Okay, and it works on a crown chakra. The element is ether. Okay, and if you're going to make a grid of it, make a 16-point. Okay, so Herkimer Diamond encourage us to be optimistic, positive, and relaxed in our attitude. There is such a positive and reassuring message to these crystals that it is a challenge to remain unhappy around them. Herkimer Diamond reminds us that life can be simple and easy. Their unique energy balances the crown chakra, and it is this center of power that dictates our overall attitude to life. If we can remember that we are also made in the image of joy radiating from the crown chakra, all that manifests on our behalf will reflect this energy as well. Herkimer Diamonds helps us remember that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. With this in mind, we see the world through the eyes of wonder and excitement. What else can I say? It was hand in hand. Because those two first cards was kind of perplexing. And perplexing to an extent. I kind of got it, and no, I did get it, but it was funny for me to see it that way. Remember that you are spirit first and matter after. Okay? You are a spirit being having a human experience. Meditate on the Herkimer Diamond. That's his message. Moving into the summer solstice, that's what you need to keep in mind. That there's nothing to be spooked about spirituality. You are spirit first and matter after. Your spirit grows first. Your heart is energy, is spirit. Spirit is synonymous to energy. Okay, metaphysical is synonymous to energy. Vibration is synonymous to energy, spirit. So look at spirit as everything unseen. And you have enough of the seen, okay? And you can create more of that if you like later on, once you be able to release some of that you already have. But know that you are an abundant being use that abundance for the intangible things of life, creating more love, not holding back so much, being more open to people, places, and things, and not being so crippled by what you already been hurt by. That doesn't have to be your reality anymore. Remember that. Where's that one card? Learn from your past to change your future now. You went through that experience for a reason. That doesn't mean you block yourself up from any other experience ever again. Okay? Give thanks. Much love. Please do comment and like and share if the message resonates with you, so we can get more people that can, be lifted with this message too. And yes, just help us go around helping the world. Give thanks. Have a beautiful one. Peace.